Hello everybody and welcome back to the AQWFresh series, where I basically play as a free player and kind of, experience the game as a first time and see what's like as a new player. Now, I can't really say experience it as a first time because I have been playing this game since 2008. Anyways, the whole point of this series is to kind of feel what's like playing as if a new player joined the game. Kind of experience the pubs, kind of experience of new farms, what's like doing the new farms, what's like doing updated farms. Now, for this video, I pretty much focused on some stories that I put aside that I didn't want to do because of how annoying they are to do. So, the annoying stories that I put aside were the Inferno Arena, the Aria Greenhouse, and Gale Grimale challenge, not challenge, the Dungeon of Grimskull. I don't know how you say that, honestly. Anyways, so I pretty much focused on that. At the start of the video, you noticed I was doing the Legion bonfire. I needed to reduce my stack of the soul sand because I was kind of at cap already, so I need to just reduce the cap and just kind of let my soul sands to stack up. Now the reason why on that as well is because of the Lich King of the Hollowborn. Now, although it doesn't require that much, I do want to focus on trying to get some form, some of it done so I don't have to worry about it. Now, you can see I'm pretty much focused on doing Inferno Arena. Now, I put this aside because I wasn't sure if I was strong enough to do it in the sense of the classes I had back then. I didn't have Void High Lord, I didn't have Legion Remnant to make my life a lot easier when it comes to those type of bosses. I'm just playing safe, I didn't rush it, and also I want to do extra content for the series as well. Now you notice I got the Scythe, and the Scythe is for pretty much for Grimskull's dungeon. I had Smite already, this was like before I started or came back to the series. Now I needed to do the Scythe which I got. Now I had to get J6's hammer. So I got J6 hammer. I did the saga in 2013, 2012, around that time period. It might actually be, we actually started on this account like in 2012, 2011 time. So it is an old saga. I might have done it back then, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, I started the daily of Grimskull, or the story was actually. I did the dummy, that annoying has tired of you punching him. Then I did the bombers. Then I did the Princess Angler. Then I did the reinforced turtles. Then I did the foul statues, which I absolutely hate because you can't just spam it. You have to be mindful what class you're using. Then I went to the Emperor Angler. Another one I had to be mindful what I'm doing because of the health that it kind of eliminates me to have, like literally just one shots you if you have low health. Then I went to the cyborgs. I did a little bit of trick, murder the cyborgs to 5% health on all three, then murder them to the point where they're actually dead, then kill the final dude. Then I killed the Tin Can Binky. Yes, I call him Tin Can Binky because he literally is a tin can. Anyways, then I killed Grimskull. That was the hardest boss ever. Then I finished that, then I went to do the I don't know. Is it AoE enhancements? Anyways, I did that to get the item for able to have um, your enhancements at home for the AE enhancements. And then I pretty much focus on the reps. I try to do the memberships, and I also failed. I did too much. When I say I did too much, I miscalculated on how much super swag tokens I need to use. I overcalculated it. So I should have used uh, 9, 9, and 3, 3 because the extra that I calculated on 4.5 where it should have been times 6. So I went over. Then I also focus on trying to rank up all the other reps as well. Primarily just getting the easier ones done and the ones that are closer to was maxed. Eternal was ranked 9 already. Dread Rock was the easy one. Just use your gold just to quickly spam your rep up quickly. Then also went to Aria Greenhouse. Now this part I really dreaded to do because of how much traveling you have to do. There are 5 quest chains on this map. There are the water, the nature, the fire and energy from Aria, and then the 5th one is the Starfield one. Each of them are different maps, different mobs, which was kind of annoying. I tried to do it on the rep boost time period so I can make benefit of the treasure hunter rep, so I don't have to worry about farming of the treasure hunter, although it's not much. I could have used the rep boost, but I didn't want to waste it during that time period because it was very time consuming. This took me at least an hour to do. It was dreadful. Now, when it comes to farming and stuff and trying to do content for the series, I try to limit myself to 1 to 2 hours a day farming and trying to complete something to eliminate me being burned out. Now, also try to avoid as much farming as possible due to the fact that it's very repetitive. And as much as I say when it comes to repetitive, and I enjoy sometimes when it comes to repetitive, it's not really worth it when it's like you're trying to farm for 2% and you like need 2% and it's times 10 of those 2%. It kind of gets really like really boring to say the least. Now, so I try to do the shortcuts as much as possible, and I try to do dailies as a focus because of how it's more engaging in a way, because although the dailies is repetitive, they are engaging because majority of the dailies that require interaction is what pubs, like ultra bosses or challenge bosses that you can do with a group. Sometimes can be interesting, sometimes cannot. So it really depends on whether the dailies is, something you want to do, something not. Now, I have an issue with OBS where I forget that I need to open AQ Worlds first, then OBS. Sometimes I did OBS and then AQ Worlds, which sometimes puts the white border you will see on the screen soon than later. So during that time period, it's when I actually took a break, come back to the next day, where I just forgot to reset it. Now, I can't fix it when it is already recorded due to the fact that the whole image is moved. Now, you notice that I am doing various Doom Knights. I needed this class because of being more useful in ultras. Having more classes is beneficial in the sense of trying to be useful to your allies and to the party, and trying to keep it possible. Because when you're kind of just like having a few set classes that you only excel at and you cannot do more, you're kind of limiting the party and the room. So if you try to broaden your usefulness, then pretty much try to just open options, really. Now you notice I was doing the first quest. The first quest took me about 20 minutes to do. The bosses were relatively easy to do. You'll notice that I was also accepting another quest upon farming with various Doomlight, is to just pretty much two birds with one stone. Because if I'm farming one boss that allows me to pre-stack a farm that I need in the future, I might as well do it. I did it with some other farms already, like what was it? The Ethereal Essence, with the bananas of the Gorilla Fins, and now I did it with the Brain Matter. It's just, I needed the bone pick for the Doom Metal Necro. So I finished off the same cloak, and I went to the Refractured Light. Now, some of these bosses are easy, some of the bosses are not, and some of the bosses have low drop rate. I did forget to record 2 sections of the bosses that I was doing, just simply due to the fact that I just forgot that it was in my inventory already. I was watching YouTube while I was doing this because I needed to kill time. It's like majority of the time I'm farming, it's really like farming, and it's like, okay, 20 minutes went past. Oh, I got it, cool. Next one. Oh, 10 minutes went by. Oh wait, I'm over. Oops. Now, although I do sometimes pay attention to it and try to get as close as possible to it, it's just sometimes harder trying to know when you are going to get the drop, when it's like a 5% drop rate and it's like you need 8 of them. Now, when it comes to this part is when I actually started like really feeling it, besides the whole Ashen armor. That thing was 1% drop on a 200k health boss. Horrible. Then I went to Extreme Noxus. This took me roughly 2 hours. It was horrendously bad. You'll notice I just showed in the inventory. I was not actually paying attention in game. Then I did Draconion. Is that how you say the name? Then I also did Sek Duat. Another one where I kind of almost forgot to record it. I just barely got it. But then I went to Bandit Drokrath, where, another boss with low drop rate. Similar thing, almost forgot to record it, then I got it. This one, I completely forgot to record it. I wasn't really paying attention due to the fact that it was just that quickly. I was used to just the bosses being like 100k health. Then come to the crash site. I waited for the boss to respawn. It was like 3-4 seconds waiting for it to respawn on a low populated server. So it was kind of really boring, to say the least. Then I went to Aisha Drake. I call her the Ice Princess because, yeah, silver and blue. Then I went to Cthulhu, the Chaos Lord pet. Yes, I call it the Chaos Lord pet. Say what? Then I killed Cthulhu, another one with low drop rate. Then go to Soul Fracture. This one is bosses, but high drop rate. I think it was 100%. I didn't have really that much time on this one, although I did forgot to record some of it because due to the fact that was just so much of it, and when I'm watching something and something interesting happens, like a fight, like in anime, it's like, ooh, what is this? And then I look back to the screen, it's like, oh, oops, I'm over like 40. It's like, how long have we been farming? Oh wow, I've been farming like 10 minutes straight, and I check, I was like, oops, that was a big fat rip. Then I went to Gravelin, then I went to wait, it says Slipperoth. I butchered that as well. Then I went to Champion of Chaos. This was like during midday, so I went back in game just to continue with the farm because I did in the morning, then I went to the evening because that's when I had free time. Then I did Doom Spikes and went back to the Infernal Arena to do the deadly duo. Now you notice my whole screen went back to normal. I don't know why OBS does that, really. I tried to counter it and sometimes it's sneaky. It's really just sneaky. Then I went to do Doom Kitten. Another annoying boss. I cannot just crit it to death. I have to use a non-crit class. At least it was low health, it was easy. The Void of the Sea was annoying because it's a freaking tanky boss and you had to use eyes. Why did I say eyes? Vigor to resist some of the spells to not take more damage and haste and whatever. Couldn't use potions. Then I went to the Void room. I skipped the bosses due to the fact there was no one inside Sarah the Nerf Kitten. And in Zyfrang, since it was during the evening, no one was online, so it was also a dead room. So I just quickly do that with the Void energy. I had a lot. Then went to Doom Pirate. Someone was with me when I started, so I had to kind of like kill some of the crew again because they were killing crew way quicker than I was able to aggro them, so that was an annoying part as well. Then I went to the Termia Temple to farm the Termia Defenders for the arm set for the Dragonlord of Evil. I had Void Aura already. It's only 60, it's like pretty much a day worth, really. Then I've completed Necrotic Sword. I had the stuff already in my bank due to the Ascended quest line. There was like almost 3 of that was part of that quest line, so it's pretty much freebie. Really, it's just a freebie. Then I did Acquisitive Bones. This was ranges like 1 to 2,000 per drop, so it really depends on how lucky I was. This one took me like roughly 8 minutes to 10 minutes just to complete each set, just minus spamming. I was watching YouTube, nothing really much happening. Then I went to the Chaos Fordred, then pretty much I was done. This took me roughly 2 days, with roughly like an hour or 2 of farming and some breaks in between. The longest was just the low drop rates. Really, there was nothing too bad of this quest line. Then I went to do the dailies because I need to start getting my dailies up. I did the pet tamer rep to get my rep up. I went to rank 6 and I started with the Reclaim the Research for the Monster Hunter. This is just another daily. You'll notice that I did the Grimskull. I also focused on doing the Grimskull as well, due to the fact I need to get Grimskull to rank 10 for the Lich class, then also for Hearty for rank 7. Then I went to Hollowborn as well. I need to get to rank 10 as for the Vindicator. Then this one gives a lot of rep, so I try to utilize as much as I can of the rep boost. Then I went up to rank up my classes. Now when it comes to my classes, I did not rank up the classes I obtained previous episode due to the fact there were no boosts at that time. Now you notice I was doing Archery and Arcana, the spider class, you know. Then I did Eternal Inversionist from earlier this video. Then I did Dragon Slayer General from previous video. I didn't do the rank up because I didn't want to waste too much time on this, because doing it on a boostless server is kind of slow, really slow. Then I did Orc Evader. then I also focus on trying to do the Troll Spellsmith. Now, I try to do as much as possible when it is a server boost because it saves a lot of time, and I can kind of plan around it as well. Then I also did various Doom Knights as well. It's just another, hey, don't forget about me. Then I did the ultras, the weekly ultras. I had a group that they tried to drag me into, and I was like, okay, you know what? If you need me, I can help out. Um, I was like, must I record or not? Then I was like, you know what? It's a series, I have to. And due to the fact that it is the fresh series, I have to kind of record my progress. Now, you notice I did the rep as well. This was like another day. So this was Saturday. I did the alchemy due to the rep server boost being all gold extra and XP and class and whatever. Then I did alchemy. First time doing it, and this is my first time using the dragon runestones. I did not know that these guys appeared. I was bamboozled. I was like, what is happening? Why is there a green dragon? Why is Cicero here? Why is a Sneeble faulting on my dragon runestone? Why is there a red dragon breathing its fire on a runestone? What is happening? Then I got my rank up to rank 10. Then I did Dreadfire. I did the crystal one, but that's like one turning per kill, and it's two of them. It was relatively quick. It was like maybe like a second or two per gap if I don't get the kill. Then I got the super swag token for the dwarf hold. This is when I realized, okay, I actually messed up with the rep. Then I turned in 10 because 10 was me able to do thing. Now back to normal KO into recording my progress. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys how far I am with all the farms that I have done so far. Okay, for starters, I have the corrupted Light of Destiny, which is probably for the Hollowborn Chaos Envoy, so that's good. This is for the Archfiend Doomlord, the Golden Shadow Breaker. We basically reuse it all the time. I have the armors also for the Shadowborn, the Hollowborn Chaos Envoy, and the Inferno Flame Pyromancer. This is for the Dauntless, so I have that already. King Clunk, same for the Archfiend Doomlord. The Shawn of Chaos King Crown, that is also for the Chaos Envoy. Then double check here. Okay, this is all the miscellaneous I've done throughout my time on AQWFresh on this account particularly. So I got the scales for the Necrotic Sword variant, the Beast Sword for the helmet and the sword. This is just Norgath. This is for the what was it again? The Heavy Metal Necro, Doom Metal Necro, whatever. There's so many names for it. Okay, that's Norgath. This is from me doing all the ethereal essence from me trying to do the forge enhancements. So let me go back here. More Norgath. This is how far I am with Timber Shrine. The rest is going to go down. This is also for the helm of the Legion Beast. Norgath. This is how much I got for gold I have stored. It's going to be eaten very quickly. I'm going to be crying. Indulgence, Penance, Helmet for the Head of Legion Beast. This is for Sovereign of Storms, Morge, Temple Shrine. I think I like a third of it, so it's going to be relatively done soon. Soul Sand, that will be for the Hollowborn Lich King. Same for the Soul Essence. I know I have a lot. Soul Sand is kind of like passive for me doing all of the Legion tokens. Then Star of the Emperine. This is for basically Starlight. Yeah, the Starlight Blade. axe. It's not a blade. Okay, so I did quite a bit of Astro Shrine. Horrible pubs, horrible. More Naga. I did the Lava Rock Shore. I only need 10. I'm not going to try to get the Blaze Light. Then I'm not sure if we need Volcanic Fragment, but well, I have that in my inventory. Anyways, got 2 for the Necrotic Sword of Doom. This is for Dauntless. This is just showing how many times I killed Drakroth, really. Crypto token. This is for Frostfall Barbarian. I have some of the miscellaneous in the bank, but it's not a lot. I think I'm missing like 2 more items in Frostfall season, so that's gonna come up soon. Dage, Darkon. I need like 30. I need 20. This is gonna be consumed very quickly, but I have quite a bit of it already, so I'm prepared for Lumina Elementi, but that's not this time. Then Dragon Scale, that's for Radiant Gods of War. Elder's Blood, that's for the Nolgath version of the Necrotic Sword of Doom. Grammar of Grace, I have no idea why I have the insignia, but I need to do the Condensed Grace, which is also weekly. So I might get the weapon with this, so there's one thing I guess. Same for Darkon, I just need 20 Legion tokens. I need a ton. I need like almost what 176,000 Legion tokens. This is gonna be crazy. Malga Insignia. I missed 1 week, which kind of sucks. So, oops. And that's a big oopsie. Malga Insignia. I think I need just a couple more weeks and it should be done for that. I might get the Enchanted House. The Nolgath House. So, I think I need more. So I might start farming. But eventually I might do the Relic of Chaos farming. So, might as well. I'll be doing the Hollowborn Doom Knight as well. So I got this as a bonus, I guess. Void Aura, I'm actually almost 2/3, but I do need like 9,200 Void Aura, so yeah, it's quite a bit. Blinding Light Fragments, I farmed with the Draco Lich head, so that pretty much just shows how much I've done. I did not turn it in because then I can make use of the other parts as well. So if I want to get the, please don't quote me, I might butcher this. I haven't done the Blinding Light of Destiny in a long time. So Blinding Aura, Bright Aura, Brilliant Aura. What was the other one? Okay, you get the idea. I want to get the fragments so in bulk. So if I do need the other parts of the auras, then I can just like pick and choose basically. I'm halfway to the Bone Dust. I do need like 15,000 because of the Elysium. Elysium. Bane on my existence. Then this will be used for, I think, one of the quests, but I'm not entirely sure for which part. I don't have Sepulture's armor, so this is actually useless for me if it's actually not really used for anything else. But I also got Insatiable Hunger. This is for Archmage. 2 more days away from getting the Collector class. Void Essentia. This is for again Archmage. Undead Energy, I just need another 5,000, then I'm able to get the Necrotic Sword of Doom quests. Then I got some of the rep. I'm going to be trying to get all the rep done. Hopefully soon. I'm not going to be like a whole 2 months late on that. Okay, this will show you how much rep I've done so far. I need to do Bacon Cat, Chaos Militia, Cracker Rock, Death Pit Arena, Death Brawl, Diabolical, Glacier, Grimskull Trolling. I am doing the daily of that. Same for Hollowborn, Lycan, I might do that soon. I was debating if I want to do with the super swag tokens, but I realized I don't want to do it. The normal way is it takes like 10 minutes just to farm it if you have the rep, so it's like really quick. Monster Hunter, doing a daily of that, Mysterious Dungeon, rank 4, Pet Tamer also doing a daily, Skyguard. I did Skyguard the first quest when I created the account, so I am unable to rep up this rep. This is going to be annoying me until I finish with all the farming, because when I'm done with all the farming, I don't have to look at the reps. I don't have to look at all the farms and stuff. And once I'm done with the farming, I can close this account. I'm done with it. No, I'm just freaking done with it. I don't have to look at this unless I do get membership, but I don't want to get membership. I don't want to suffer more. Anyways, Somia rank 2. I'm probably going to be doing EU mountains with it, so I'm not sure if it's going to be going up that quickly. If I try to do both at the same time, it's going to be taking a little longer because it's going to be like a lot of turn-ins. Oh, that's going to be fun. Then Treasure Hunter is going to be quick as well. It's like another kill. I think there were 3 reps I'm going to be hating just to rank up. I believe those 3 were... Which was it? Which was it? Which was it? Which was it? I completely forgot. I know the Brawl one. The Brawl is going to be horrible. I think the rest is still rank 0, so I can't really remember which one it was. Some of the reps I can do is like just killing one mob quickly and easily. Or some of them is very say quickly and easily. Yeah, Glacier. Yeah, 200k health. That's going to take very quick. Very quick. Anyways, some of the stuff is going to take some time to do because some of them are to complete multiple quests at the same time just to be actually efficient enough. And but majority of the farms is pretty much just kill one mob to get 300 rep, 400 rep, 500 rep. So it's really not that a train smash, I would say. Although, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have so far. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the series so far. This is a 10-minute video. I did not realize that. 10-minute clip. Someone asked me to show what I've done so far, and it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. I am expecting to be finished with this whole grind fest in maybe 2 months or 3 months. Once I'm done with all the farming, I will take a little bit easier. Maybe do the releases every week, and if it's nothing new, they're probably going to do the series every month for the new seasons. I haven't done how can I say, I haven't done all the seasons up till April, so it'll be from August to April. I haven't done all those seasons. I have done everything else, but I'm not sure if when I did start the series I have completed any of the seasons, because I have some of Frostfall how can I say quests already, so there are the quest items, so I might skip some of the stuff already if I do record it, but if I don't, I'm probably going to like show all of the maps because I want to cover all of the season maps, get all the badges, get all the classes that are seasonal. Yeah, my goal is to just get everything onto this account as a free player and not overexert myself into farming and not try to farm stuff that is not really, how can I say, relevant for farming. Because I don't want to just farm for sets. I don't want to do that because that's a waste of time, personally. I do want to focus on just badges, classes, and enhancements because that's what really is beneficial for me, personally. I'm not much of a set guy, so when it comes to like sets and stuff, yeah, I have a particular theme, but it's kind of hard to pull off because I like purple, I like dark, and I also don't like bulky sets. I like very sleek and clean sets. I'm not a fan of Darkcaster nor Naval, and I also don't really like custom faces, and also don't like stuff like it just seem very odd, to say the least. Although there's some sets I do like. So yeah, other than that, yeah, you guys kind of can see how far I am. For next week, I'm probably going to be doing, what was it? So for next week, I'm going to be getting the collector class. Probably start with the martial artist and start with the archery and doom lord because the uni 34 and 35 there's a boost on Thursday, so I can make use of that and just get the Elysium as well. If I do get lucky, then I can just use the fragments for Elysium. Then get the Celestial Commander because I am lacking actual boost for tag, so I might just get the Poly. Then I can get rid of this and just change it, really. Then do some of the reps and August season. Yeah, I have like stuff that's planned out up for 8 weeks, so it is going to be rather interesting on how it's going to be played out. But other than that, I'm really curious on how it's going to go. I am going to get 8 blades. I'm going to put this away because I don't really like dual wield. So I'm going to try to get all the 8 single blades just to kind of fit the theme, to say the least. Then that's pretty much it. I did have to put some of my classes in my band because I ran out of space. I have a lot of stuff. I swear I do. But I kind of had like a really like nitpick on what I want to put in my inventory just to actually talk to you guys to see how far I am really. Other than that, it's a lot of farming I've been doing. So if you guys are curious on how much I'm actually farming, so there are time periods I am free and I am busy. So that's why you don't really see me farming long sessions. So you will see me like start the farming and end the farming. That's when it's probably because in between I'm taking a break, or it's probably the next day. Or it's just the farm is just very that long, it's just very that boring. So I do farm maybe 2 hours a day at most. I think the most that takes the time is the dailies, really, because it's a lot to take in. Because I think like the Legion tokens and the Void Aura, it's like you kind of have to wait for pubs the whole time, which is kind of annoying, just to say the least. But other than that, it's just Legion token dailies, Void Aura dailies, then is the Noggoth dailies, then there is the Hollowborn, then the Monster Hunter, then Pet Tamer. Some of the reps are easier to do as a daily than actually doing the whole farm, so which I'm really doing. I also, if you're curious about the friendships, I've been using Dage, Jarkrauth for the actual gold voucher, Gravelin for the Vordora, Maya for the Super Swag tokens, and Zorbak for the rep boost. I was using Liners. I was considering doing it, but I realized I don't remember, so it's kind of pointless. I was doing it, then I quickly stopped. I did Noggoth, but then I stopped because I realized I don't need Uni 10 that much. I do need it, but not that much. Sadly, I might start again if that's the Dragon Rune. I think it is. I might start again for the extra gold, really. No, I did not do you. Nope. Nope. Warlock. Warlick. I pretty much full on that already. Zhang Zing, that's Blinding Light of Destiny. Your gold, there's extra gold vouchers. I have maxed out on gold vouchers already. It's really... Getting gold is really easy. Really, it is. But other than that, I think I said pretty much everything I have to say. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Although I'm not really reaching the audience particularly, because this is something that is kind of like new to my typical content. I normally just do guides, really. I just do guides. And sometimes doing guides is fun. And sometimes when I do the class overviews, I do engage a new audience, because I'm not much of a class guy. I do talk to other people about it, like best way to use a class, other stuff. Like sometimes I do get my third eye open, because sometimes, you know, you kind of just grasp of a class and you feel something's actually good is good. It's like the other day I figured out that potent destruction elixir is not that great for for Chrono Shadow Slave. So I kind of had to realize, okay, I had to really take in from other people's perspectives, because really it's kind of like, am I really playing this game wrong? Because I noticed that all my other videos is like I'm using just majority of fate and destruction and like really wrong enhancements and potions, and sometimes I'm like, why did I do this? Other than that, you guys will notice that I do edit my comments on my videos for the guides if I do a class overview, even the class guides as well, because I do make mistakes. Everyone is not perfect, so I do edit it just to clarify, like, if I made an oopsie or not. I don't want to delete the video and re-upload it just to make it 100%. Some of the stuff is old, and I am going to be going over those videos as well, but not all of them, because I noticed that some of the videos that I did do doesn't have all of the stuff that I normally do. So for example, if I do a class guide, I normally show how to get a class and what the class actually does. Now previously I just showed you where to get it, just where to actually buy it, really. Then I just show you an overview, and which only covered like maybe just potions only, or just normal only, or just something odd that's not correctly used, or something has changed. So I kind of have to really just make sure I don't make the same mistake again. A little bit of tangent, really. So, but I hope you guys do enjoy the series. If you guys do enjoy the series, please share, give a like, subscribe, give your thoughts in the comments below, telling me what you must farm, if we must continue with the series. Hey, I'm really enjoying this, really. Being a free player, it does put a different perspective, really, it does. But yeah, because I've been playing this game for a long time, and changes have done and have been made over the years. Like, I did Legion Revenant when it released, and I don't remember anything. All I know, it was torture. It was absolute torture. I think it was like 2017 or 18. It was a long time ago. We were talking almost 7 or 8 years ago. And just doing it now, it's just really like old age and get like just skip the whole farm. It's like, oh wow, that's nice. But yeah, I don't want to continue. Personally, it's really horrible. But I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Oh, okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm saying. I think I should end this. Cheers, guys.